A feature that makes your phone data self-destruct in authorities' hands may soon have its day in court. The defendant, an Atlanta area activist, denies having done it, but is it even illegal? So a lot of people will have things on their phones, and it's actually more common on Android phones. In fact, you can even do it on iPhones, that if, for example, the police seize your phone, you can wirelessly log into your phone and make it basically wipe itself, factory reset, delete all data, clear the hard drives, and even brick the RAM on some devices as well. This is a really common feature that people are more and more, well, wanting to use. And we covered this in a recent video where the US government wanted people to submit identification to own phone numbers in the US. Now recently there's been a new debate that has been sparked over something that happened in Atlanta. Now like I said before, there's a lot of phones that have a feature where you can basically burn the phone. You can remove all data from it, so if the phone gets into the hands of the wrong people, not just the authorities, but if your phone gets stolen, you can make sure all of your data is wiped from it. Now recently a new conversation has sparked up about the legalities of this because of something that happened in Atlanta. An Atlanta-based activist named Sam Tunick allegedly used this feature as advertised, and it allegedly worked as advertised. Now he's being prosecuted for destroying evidence. The single count prosecution is pithy. Here's the whole thing. On or about January the 24th, 2025, the Northern District of Georgia, the defendant Samuel Tunick, before and during the search and seizure of property by Customs and Border Patrol Tactical Terrorism Response Team, Supervisory Officer LC, bloody hell, a person authorized to make such a search and seizure did knowingly destroy, damage, waste, dispose of, and otherwise take any action to delete digital contents of a Google Pixel cellular phone for the purpose of preventing and impairing the government's lawful authority to take said property into its custody and control in violation of Title 18, Untied, set in context, States Code, section blah blah blah. Now the question really arises here is it a crime? Now it is a crime to destroy evidence, but then the question has to fall on, is that phone itself evidence? For example, if they did search the entire phone and find absolutely nothing, then that phone wouldn't be evidence. But because he's wiped the phone, there's no way to find out if it is evidence, and this creates a bit of a grey area. Now, what's actually happened because of this weird kind of legal loophole, many states around the US are now looking into making it illegal to wipe phones as soon as they enter custody's hands, or if the police have told you that they want to access your phone, if you choose to wipe the phone, you're then committing a crime. Now before we continue, I need to say this: the police don't even need to have your phone to see what you're doing online. If you're using things like public Wi-Fi or even your home internet router, the police can access your internet traffic to see what you're up to online and what websites you visited, who you're talking to, how long you're using the internet, all of the data that goes through the internet connection. You get the idea. But you can legally take control of your digital privacy with private internet access VPN at the link down below. With that link, you get 4 months free and 86% off, and put very simply, it encrypts all of your internet traffic, and you can also spoof your location to one of their 91 countries or 50 US states. So when using the internet, you remain private online, and the police, authorities, governments, your dad's, nan's, brother's dog can't access what you've been up to online. So check out private internet access at the link down below, and let's get back to the video. Now with this regulation, quite a bit may be at stake. According to The Guardian, two privacy experts, Christoph Boutry and Electronic Frontier Foundation technologist Bill Buddington, expressed concern about this case and said it had no known precedent. Boutry told The Guardian the prosecution sends a message that Graphene OS is criminal by default. Atlanta Solidarity Fund member Marlon Kautz told The Guardian, "We all have a right to secure our private data against unconstitutional searches, and we should, especially in a time of rising authoritarianism." Now, Graphene OS is an operating system that you can put on Android phones, and very recently it's become very popular. It's a privacy first operating system. Now there are some slight drawbacks to it, but you can find full videos on YouTube of people talking about Graphene OS. But here's what you need to know. If this goes through court and they win the case against this guy, they can set a precedent that by having basically either like a burner phone or a phone that self-destructs, legally speaking, that would become illegal. Now by doing that, you change the very fabric of how people communicate online and your own entitlement to your digital privacy. I'm going to be following this ongoing because this can change the very fabric of the way that you engage with the internet, your phone, and other people online, and it's a very interesting topic that I think we should all be, well, to be honest, paying attention to. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next video.